Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Welcome to another video reaction. And guys, I am so freaking excited. Arcane Season 2 is finally here. And I am going to be doing a reaction of it. For anybody who has been on the channel, this is the second show that we are starting after Game of Thrones. I've been waiting for Season 2 of Arcane for a long time, just like everybody else who watched Season 1. What a great season of television that was. A little bit of a background on my knowledge on League of Legends is basically none. So outside of just some characters that I knew, like Jinx, for example, I was completely clueless to any League of Legends lore and stuff or anything. So I was just a newbie jumping into Arcane, and I was instantly like hooked by how good it was. Like after episode 3, anybody who has watched Arcane, after episode 3 happened, I was in for a ride. I knew I was in for a ride. I'm super excited to do this reaction for the channel now that I'm doing reactions on YouTube. Anybody who has watched Arcane, feel free to join me on this journey. Anybody who has not watched Arcane, I would highly recommend that you go and check out Season 1 of Arcane. It's on Netflix. Because trust me, it's worth it. You will not be disappointed. So that you can also join me in these reactions as well, guys. Anybody who is a subscriber here. To any new viewer who is just finding me from my Arcane reactions, welcome. Before we jump into the reaction, I also need to give a special shout out to my lovely Patreons. Jeremy S. Tissar, Precious Lily White, Logan Woodruff, Black Valeria, Mars of France, Alex Stay Home, Nettles, Heather, Mama Cadbury Switch, Archangel Irinike, and Chuck Loaf. Thank you guys so much for being patrons of the channel. Your support is always appreciated. For anybody who would like to check out my Patreon, the link is in the description box below for full-length reactions as well as other Patreon exclusive benefits. Okay guys, I have my coffee here, so I am ready, set, and let's jump right into Arcane Season 2, guys. Let's go. I've only seen just a couple of teasers. Bro, this episode 3, this moment just changed everything. It changed my life, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna start speculating now as this plays. I know for a fact Mel is gonna survive, Jace is gonna survive. I know for a fact that Victor is gonna survive out of the room that was bombed by Jinx. I think everybody else is dead. I know for a fact these 3 characters are gonna survive. Like, there's no way they kill them off. One thing Arcane did amazingly well is the musicality in their fights. They did their fights like they were fucking music videos, and they were so good. Specifically, you know, Eco and Jinx was like the best fight of Season 1, definitely.
I support Councillor Talus's proposal for peace.
And Jinx said, fuck that. Do we still have the same intro? Or are we just gonna have a different intro this time? Are Imagine Dragons still doing the intro? We're starting right off. Okay, I like it. Jace is alive. Mel is alive. Mel is alive and well. See, the characters that I knew were gonna survive. How they survived, are we gonna find out, or was it just luck? Because they were standing right in front of where that rocket landed. Oh, she survived. He's dead. Okay. I am pretty... Okay, he survived. Oh, more characters than I initially thought. Caitlyn's mother is dead, 100%. Because we need it for the story, you feel me? Is the Arcane gonna take over? Help me, you're the greatest. I can't sing. I can't hear these notes, guys. I can't. They hate us. Doesn't mean I won't sing though. And they start off with a music video, bro. Beautiful already. Ooh. Look at the imagery already. That's a beautiful casket. So you know, it's pretty clear that we're gonna have a whole debate that is gonna play in Vi's just season arc, where it's gonna be like, you know, her love for Caitlyn, but you know, the love for Jinx, your sister, because they are gonna be like hated rivals after this. Clearly.
There will be no more fairy tales of peace until we scour our basement of its demons.
People are scared, suffering.
New outfit for you? Okay. I prefer the last seasons, but...
How many more counselors have to be blown to pieces before you finally wake up? We are under siege! What is she doing here?
Officer Kierman witnessed the attack firsthand.
She's the main character, relax.
2 to 1. We invade.
What about Jace? Or has she stepped down?
Imperative you present a unified front to the public, whatever your personal feelings.
I'll agree to endorse the invasion, but I draw the line at Hextech. We have an ether.
There we go, Mel. There we go, Mel.
Agreed. Then it's settled. 2 to 1.
What about Jace? Yeah, you warmonger, you. It's just so everybody that knows where I stand after season 1. Like, when it comes to the decision making and the upper city, I'm with Mel most of the time. She's the most qualified, I feel, to be taking the decisions. When it comes to the lanes, I am working with Jinx, just because I want to watch the world burn.
The Kierman key? No, I'm not. I don't deserve it.
It's literally passed down to you. Who else is gonna take it? Don't have any siblings. I always loved her father's beard, by the way. Also, Vi has perfected
What is she still doing here?
standing in corners and looking in the distance like this. Vi has perfected the melancholic look.
They're sending all the enforcers after Jinx.
All of them?
I'm going with them.
All of them?
Please.
Who's gonna enforce, like, rule upside? Yeah, I know that Vi's gonna become an enforcer in season 2. That I know.
Kate, I can't wear this. I watched them kill my parents. Do you have any idea how that feels?
Yes, I do.
Right?
I thought you were on our side.
I like that they didn't waste any time. They're like starting straight to like business. All the decisions need to be made now.
Sorry.
Who's that? Is your character in the game probably? You alright? That I won't recognize? This is the one thing that I'm missing, not knowing anything about League of Legends. This is supposed to be like some dope reveal now and I don't get it. And I know Victor turns into something very powerful. I'm guessing like a wizard or something.
Your guess is as good as mine.
What do they have him in? I guess nobody knows. Is it protecting him? It's gonna become a vessel?
Stand. He was right next to me. How does the explosion do that to him? And I just walk out without a scratch.
Plot armor, Chase. Plot armor. Don't ask questions above your pay
There's no
grade.
sense to these things, Jace.
Now, Jinx would definitely be nightmare fuel for Caitlyn. For sure.
Hey, Sprout.
How's Victor?
So already I'm noticing a little bit of a slight
I
difference
can't even tell if he's still in there.
in the art. It's a lot more painting-like. A lot of the faraway shots, like this one, for example. I don't know if I'm just like not remembering correctly. It didn't look that painting-like
Like a stone
in season
swallowed
1.
in dark water.
I really like the style that it's doing now.
Jinx. Laughing. I want to tear that laugh from her throat forever.
Kate.
I just understand now how easy it is to hate them. I asked her to put on the uniform. Suffice to say, she declined.
For now.
Fine. Wear a badge.
She thinks those gauntlets of yours will solve all her problems.
Me. Joined the Peanut Patrol. And I thought she had no sense of humor.
Where did they find all the alcohol?
Who are you?
How do you know my name? Junior Officer Nolan.
Is this another character that I should know?
And it's written on your face.
It is. But that could have easily just been a tattoo though.
And search.
Imagine walking around and calling people by their tattoos.
No enforcers.
But they do know that
It
Eva
moved
exists
quite a
and they
scene at the
probably know
station
that she
when
has
we
a
tried to
tattoo.
deny
I
her
get it.
enlistment. She said, if every enforcer had a heart like yours, we could take on Noxus itself.
So Noxus is where Mel's mother is from, right?
Funding.
Which I assume we're going to see more of this season.
After the
Okay, I've seen a cloud looming. which might be a spaceship. Who are you?
Is having the occasion now and
They
again
look
stand
suspicious.
behind this podium, joined together not by birth or
Very
destiny,
suspicious.
by all.
Yeah, something's up.
we share.
Awful, isn't it?
Jinx? Is Jinx in one of these costumes or something?
Loved one.
What? That's definitely not her. That's an assassination attempt! The fuck? Oh, the mother of the kid. Ooh, the reflexes though. Right, I saw the shadow above the clouds. These little shits. Look at Vi, just bare hands. Not even a weapon needed. Just these. These are enough. Bro, she turned scary. She was just a Karen in season 1. What the fuck happened? That was it? Chase? Excuse me? This is not gonna die episode 1, is he? By this bitch. Not by this bitch. Where did he even find the fucking chainsaw?
For my son.
Ah, his hammer. The Talis hammer. Bro, that boy's huge! Who is even in that? Did runs out of ammo? Now, on the other hand, Kathleen's sniper never runs out of ammo. The anime Gale! Who threw that axe? Who are you? Oh. Look at her! Are they gonna take over? Is Noxus gonna take over? Gonna declare martial law or something? So, I'm thinking, was that a like planned coordinated attack?
What kind of animals?
Animals? So what does this give you? Unlock, yes.
You're a Kiraman.
What does this give you? What is that? What the fuck? New gear? A new skin?
They sneak so many of these things into the ceremony.
The sky?
They must have had help from someone up here.
Here! Noxus, bro! They want to take over. And they're using them.
This is a closed council meeting. Who let you in here?
Leader of House Kiraman, address me with respect or keep your mouth shut.
She just walked in there like, this is what we're doing, what? Is that hat? Is it like iconic in League of Legends, like, for your character?
What makes you think you'll fare any better?
She just got an upgrade? Where did they recruit him? Things are moving fast. Oh, Vi? Is this gonna be the group? Episode 1, Vi, just like they threw her right in. They weren't gonna bullshit us. They know we know that she was gonna eventually join, so they're like, the sooner the better. But like, I'm thinking, we haven't seen Jinx at any point so far. And he is... Bro! Direwolves? He's the scientist that they had. So, they just... A lot of shit happens in this episode. They really fast forward. I feel like they... I don't want to say they rushed it. You know, Arcane usually does not have a lot of filler. So, they're not gonna just prolong shit that we kinda like already have figured out are gonna happen. So, I like that. Vi quickly decided that, you know what, I need to join. I feel like mostly she joined so that she will be able to medicate Caitlyn and Jinx, which is what Caitlyn told her. Like, if I go there by myself and you're not there, we're gonna somebody's gonna die, either me or your sister. Like, the reasoning behind why she would join makes sense. I mean, what does she have really to lose? I like the idea, like why she joins. I think Noxus is definitely helping the uprising, quote unquote. Like, they want, first of all, Hextech to be used for weaponry, for war purposes, military purposes, and that is a good excuse to do that, to weaponize it in that way. So I don't know a lot about Noxus, I just know that they are like a warmongering people, so this is where they thrive. And if they have any ambitions of like taking over that area, pretty much using their force, their army, like in a way that it's like, we needed to use it to protect you all, but now we take over this shit. I feel like this is one way to do it. I don't know who is running shit. Lower side, Jinx is probably rogue. She's not a leader. She's not somebody that anybody can like trust. She's kind of like a loose cannon, which is why we like her. We didn't see anything of what's going on in the lanes, so I think that we're gonna see in episode 2 now. They're gonna take us down below, and I'm super excited to see what Echo is doing with Heimerdinger, where Jinx is at, what everything, how things are shaping down there. As I said, I like how the art style looks already. I like the shots of just looking like canvas, like paintings a lot of the time. I really like that. Obviously, the music always kills it in Arcane. They know how to do shit epic by combining music. And this episode like pretty much confirmed all the ideas that I had about how the season was gonna, like what the main motivators were gonna be. It's ultimately gonna be Mel trying to kind of like maintain her original idea of how their city she wants to operate, which is like in a thoughtful manner, a peaceful manner, whereas her mother and her tribe and her warmongering people of Noxus are gonna want to go in by force, kill everybody and take over, and she's gonna have to medicate that, her and Jace. Jace is gonna have the debate between, you know, using the power of Arcane for good or for evil, which is, you know, kind of like similar to how season 1 was with him. Victor is gonna become super powerful, which is kind of figured. And then we have Vi and Caitlyn like having that internal struggle between their love for each other and their feelings towards Jinx. And Jinx just gonna, I assume she's gonna be all over the place. We're gonna find out more about Jinx and the rest of our characters that we didn't see in this episode, I assume in episode 2. But thank you guys so much for joining me in this Arcane reaction. Super excited to just see what they have planned for season 2, guys. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you all in episode 2, guys. Bye.